And good evening. Pardon the noise in the background. My son's tooling about. Got a sauce here today that I picked up maybe 2 months ago. I've had dozens of sauces that I've had the last few months here, and I'm still got close to a dozen left, including the ones I'm going to do tonight here. This one is called Pico Pica, Mexican style. I think I got this somewhere downstate, maybe at Kroger. I don't even remember where I got it anymore. But it says real Mexican style hot sauce, a 7-ounce bottle. Teaspoon is 95 milligrams of sodium. So in the mid-range of the sodium content from different sauces I've tested. Made by Juanita's Foods out of Wilmington, California. Contains water, chili peppers, tomato puree, salt, spices, soybean oil, citric acid, xanthan gum, garlic powder, paprika, and sodium benzoate. It says contains soy for allergy. As if we didn't figure that out with the soybean oil listed in the ingredients. It's close to his bedtime. Okay, so I'm going to shake this up. And it looks like it's a pretty decent consistency. A little thin, but not totally devoid of texture. Okay. Smells allspice and cuminish. Straight off the bat, like a taco sauce, you know, your typical taco sauce. Like a Taco Bell type flavor, is just based on the smell. So, without further ado, yeah, it's fairly thin. It's got chunks in it, those seeds and flakes of peppers and whatnot. It looks nice and creamy. Taste the cumin. Oh, it's actually fairly hot. Got a good whack right in my throat right off the bat. My whole tongue. Got a burst of heat, especially towards the front of my tongue. Lips got a little glow happening. Could taste the paprika. They must use dried chilies. The texture of the pepper flakes felt like they were dried peppers, and it tastes more like dried peppers, almost like extract. Not quite, but you know, that peppery capsicum flavor lingering in underneath. Tastes like dried peppers, like guajillos or arbol or anything like that. Not too bad. Fairly average. It tastes like a Mexican taco sauce, basically. Can taste the cumin and a little bit of pimiento, like the allspice. Drooling a bit. We'll say moving up the lower end of the scale. Not mid-range, but a little bit hotter than a mild sauce. Doesn't say any different other than hot sauce, so it must be the only grade of hot sauce they make. I could be mistaken, though. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just tastes like a taco sauce. Creamy. Fairly thin, but not runny, watery like a Tabasco sauce. It's got a good consistency, you know, to pour over stuff. It'll stick to stuff, you know. It's not gonna just absorb in and not be on top of whatever the food you put it on. Not too bad. It's not great. It's not really standout. It's an average tasting sauce. Got a good lower end heat. Again, like I said, approaching the upper part of the low end of the scale. For anybody who understands the vernacular as far as that goes. That's how I quantify or qualify hot sauces and peppers. Yeah, my lips are still tingling a little bit, little like glow burn happening, a few embers. Not much going on my tongue, a tiny bit, and inside my the front, right behind my lips, top of my tongue a tiny bit. It just feels warm, just a nice little faint glow. Same thing with my throat. When I swallow, I feel a tiny bit more warmth right in the middle of my throat here, but it's not too bad. It's dying down. It's still there. This would be nice to put on any sort of Mexican or Latin food. Nachos, any sort of wraps. It's got the traditional taco sauce flavor, but it's a little bit spicier than a regular taco sauce, so yeah. I'd kind of recommend it. There's a lingering background flavor of almost staleness, like maybe because of the sodium benzoate. But yeah, overall, it's not too bad. Pico Pica Mexican-style hot sauce from Juanita's Foods out of California, so there you go. There's an email address and everything on there. I'd kind of recommend it. Again, it's not spectacular. It's not really standout, but it's all right as for what it's worth. I'll finish the bottle, of course, but it might take a while since I have over 100 other bottles of hot sauce open at the moment. So, yeah, it'll go in the fridge, and I'll use it a little bit at a time. So, Pico Pica, it's an all right one, but not anything fancy. So, if you like a good flavor of a taco sauce, pick one of these up if you have any at your local supermarket. Don't be afraid to try it, because it's not all that bad.